All right. Well, I thank you, and pretty much I called. I pretty much called in to pretty much put my 2 cents in on this whole transgendered MMA fighter.
Mhm.
Honestly, when it comes to transgendered individuals, I mean, I respect their decision, but you can't escape. You can't escape what you were born as. Like physiologically, you can't escape it.
Yep.
And the fact that the UFC, the fact that not without even forethought, just like transgender person, let them fight in the women's league when the when this person was originally a man. I mean, physiologically, that's just like honestly, it's kind of like a David and Goliath situation with without David having his sling, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like whatever fights, it was pretty much kind of like one-sided. In my mind, I haven't seen any of the fighters fight, so I wouldn't
the
know.
footage
But
is there online.
Okay, I'll go take a look at them later. But I'm guessing that some of those fights were pretty one-sided. And
Three
I mean,
fights,
Yeah.
3 wins. They all lasted 1 round.
You
know,
see that
she
physiologically?
put one in a submission and one I saw the footage. She beat the crap.
Okay, so
beat
she
the
beat
crap.
the dog shit out of her. Okay, great.
You mean
So
it?
that anyway, she it beat the dog shit out of their opponents.
Mhm.
I mean, personally, well, sure, I guess you can legally change your gender, but physiologically, you can't escape it. So
No.
I kind of frown at the UFC for making this decision.
Well, it wasn't the UFC. They're not in the UFC.
Okay. All right then. Well, whatever MMA committee or whatever group of people who got together and halfway thought this through and thought this was okay, I frown upon them.
Well, let me just add this. The article I read, it states her name is, Shim's name is Fallon Fox and is currently under review for the legality of her fighting license under the Florida State Boxing Commission, as her transgender status was not known prior to any of her 3 earlier competitors. So the women actually who she fought didn't even know they were fighting
a man, basically.
Exactly. And let me just interject for a second, which brings me to that exact point. Okay, is the fact that her and it and his other transgendered fighters, whatever, they feel that they have the right not to disclose their medical history as far as like having the surgery or whatnot. And that's, to me, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm sure they get to disclose that medical information if there was some peds involved.
Yeah. And let's look at what it has to take hormones to balance, the male to what's the word I want to use, to downplay the male hormones that it has and to put female hormones into its body. And also, like you said, Jesse, physically you're the shell of a man. You are a man.
Right.
You can't escape it.
No matter how much science you use to change it physically on the outside and whatever hormones you use to try to balance out, you're still a man.
Yep.
And you're a
down
man fighting
in your DNA.
women.
Down in your DNA, you still a man. So I mean, hey, personally, that's your decision. If you want to change your gender, fine. But physiologically, it ain't happening. So
no, and there's a funny clip with Joe Rogan from the UFC.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan went in.
Okay, fair enough.
He went in and he basically kept it as plain and as simple. So you're a man without a penis.
Basically.
Pretty much.
And it's true. It's true.
And you can't and she tried to pull this you know, she tried to pull the transgender card because it's a new thing now. She tried to pull the LBGT card.
Yeah.
Well,
that rainbow card.
It hurts to disclose
whatever
information to people.
Not as much as it hurt
man.
to get your penis removed, I'm sure.
Yeah, come on, man. And I mean it literally. Come on, man.
Yo, anyway, so this, freak all that. You know, my thing is, I'm sorry, freak all that. My
Taking
thing
that
is,
extreme approach, I like it.
Yeah, freak all that, dude. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. So this thing is basically abusing women. You understand? This thing is basically abusing women. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
It sounds like it.
Come on now. That's what that thing is doing. You know, and I don't even know why you even mentioned that thing's name, man, because I'm not acknowledging that piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
R is riled up tonight.
Going in.